hold us accountable for people killing each other or anything else like that. And then we're speaking on it. People want to hear about it. Look at Jeffrey Dahmer eating motherfuckers. Everybody want to watch that shit now. You know what I mean? Like, it's what people want to fucking see.
What's good with it, y'all? It's Coffee. Tapping back in with another one, man. You guys hear that clip there? 1090 Jake chopping it up with ADAM22. Tap in, let me know if y'all heard the full interview, your thoughts and all that. But you heard 1090. He's like, you know, regarding the content that him and Adam, if you guys recall, Adam recently was under fire some months back on the Joe Budden platform regarding a lot of the drill rappers that he was interviewing and whatnot. You know what I mean? They were the individuals on Joe Budden's platform were telling Adam, you know, you're profiting off this death. And, you know, via putting this content into the blogosphere and interviewing these individuals, you're encouraging it as well. You know, you're creating this whole process of, you know, motherfuckers wanting to go out there, put in work in the streets, talk about it on music, want to get on an interview with you, etc. You know what I mean? Adam was shooting that down. He was talking about, listen, I really fuck with drill music. I'm giving the people what they want. What you heard 1090 talking about there as well, that he's giving the people what the fuck they want. He was like, yo, Jeffrey Dahmer eating motherfuckers. You know, people was tapping into the true crime-ish. I'm just bringing you true crime from the streets.
It can be a tricky mentality, though, of like, people talking about me is good. Attention is good.
Mm-hmm. How did you feel when Joe Budden was attacking you?
Did
you feel like this is gold right now? I
actually felt fine during it.
Yeah.
I felt like totally comfortable. And then I said to him at one point, I'm like, I'm pretty sure you're going to read the comments on this shit and realize that you're not making the point that you think you are. And he laughed right in my face. Like, oh, you bet. Wait till you see.
Yeah.
And then when so I went into it, I left. I'm like, listen.
Can we read the comments
I'm like,
on that?
I think, I'll put it this way. I saw a poll in his Reddit that said like 85% of his Reddit thought that I won the argument, which was pretty crazy when you think it's like 4 guys I never met on home turf against me, right?
Right.
But I was questioning myself because he was so sure that he had like bodied me. But then like when it really comes down to it, like the points he was trying to get off didn't really hit the way he thought they were going to hit.
It felt like a reach.
Yeah.
It felt like a reach because, I mean, realistically, like we do media, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
And I say this about Joe. Joe's a great guy, but sometimes he could be very hypocritical. You know what I mean? He'll criticize you for something, and then the next week is, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so when I was looking at it, I was like, okay, yeah, it just felt, it didn't feel genuine. It felt like someone wrote that on a sheet, and they were like, oh yeah, we gotta go here.
Yeah, it's like a boring criticism. That's the problem, is that it wasn't really like effective because everybody doing the same shit, really. Like, because like an attack, like you're attacking the exact kind of content that is popular, that people actually click on all day, and those same people at home would be mad if that content didn't exist anymore.
No, but not only that, but as he's criticizing it, are those people supposed to feel embarrassed?
Yeah, no.
I clicked on that.
Right.
Is he talking about me? Did I do that to the culture? Nah, come on.
And then right after, he interviews the fucking guy who killed Osama bin Laden.
And that is what I'm talking about. And that is what I'm talking about. Like Osama don't got homies out there that's like,
imagine how
come
they feel.
on, man, you talking to this guy. Like, his family's still rich and popping, and you sitting there like, so you blew his head off?
My heart goes out to those ISIS family members sitting at home having to watch Joe Budden interview this killer. Oh, terrible. That's worse than anything that ever happened on the block.
Because in some place, you know, he's the hero and we're the villains. So, you know what I mean? Like, how sensitive are you being? Like, come on, man. It's media, man.
All right, man. So you heard Adam and Matt Hoffa chopping it up after the whole Joe Budden situation, and yo, the way they flipped the script on that one was wild, man. But real talk, guys, comment and let me know what you think about this whole narrative and whatnot regarding true crime or reporting on ish in the streets, or, you know, drill rappers and things of that nature, you know what I mean, and monetization, and like, what do y'all think? Do you think motherfuckers who is reporting on this or putting out content is profiting off this in a foul way, or what? You know what I mean? Or do you think it just is what it is? It's what's going on. Like, when cats put content out and bust it down and break it down and react to it, what's going on is what's going on. I'm not defending it. I'm just putting out there that, like, if you apply logical thinking and talk about the reality of things while reporting on things, that's totally different than just like encouraging violence, I think. I don't know, but at the end of the day, this is a question that's been going on for a while in the blogosphere and just in media as well. Like, I hear a lot of cats say, yo, the news been covering this ish. Why ain't no one getting at the news? I want to know what y'all think, though. Real talk, but that was wild the way they flipped the script on him, right? Math Hoffa and Adam was talking about that was a reach. 85% of Joe Budden's Reddit said Adam got. Really, I didn't think this was like a win or loss thing. I more or less thought this just was a debate and stuff. Is everything a WL type situation or what? Let me know what y'all think. But was that what the comments were reflecting? Like, I truly didn't know this, that Adam was saying more or less people were laughing at Joe Budden. I don't know. I just heard that. And then I heard him and Math Hoffa, but he says, yo, that's the ultimate hypocritical type ish, which let me know if y'all think Joe Budden is known to be a hypocritical individual. I mean, I'm not even talking about this situation. I'm just saying in general, Joe can be a bit of a hypocrite, and just a very argumentative type dude. We'll put it like that. Like I said, not even pertaining to this conversation necessarily, just in general. But, anyways, though, they said, man, he turned around and had, oh boy, that killed Bin Laden on the platform. Is that insensitive to Bin Laden's peoples? You heard him. He said, in some places, we're the bad guys and they're the good guys. And, we're over here laughing and joking about this and interviewing Bin Laden's killer. And, they was cracking the fuck up. But, man, that was like an ultimate swerve right there. But all in all seriousness, what do you guys think it is as a whole? I'm truly interested to know. And I'm truly interested to know. And comment and let me know if y'all heard that full interview with dude, you know what I'm saying, who clapped Bin Laden. You know what I mean? I know a lot of motherfuckers probably gonna be like, yo, Coffee, stop it, Bin Laden alive. I don't know. That's a whole nother question, a whole nother story, a whole nother conversation. But for real, I want to know if they got down to the whole game thing. Y'all ever heard that whole story that when he bodied Bin Laden, when he fired that fatal headshot, he was listening to the game Red Nation? Did they talk about that? And if they indeed were talking about, like, he was listening to that track, I bet you the part where he said, before I turn on him, I kill Satan, stick my red flag in the ground. It's Red Nation. I bet you that was the exact part of the track that was playing when he fired that headshot. I don't know, but tap in, comment, let me know, y'all. All right, now transitioning into some other discussions going on right now, right? We got to veer over into the veer over into the YouTube prison community, right? From time to time, I used to tap in and give my commentary on the YouTube prison bloggers and whatnot. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like I always share with everyone, you know what I'm saying? I'm a nerd. I'm a square. I'm not a tough guy. I've never been to prison. Hell, I'll put you in prison, but I ain't going there, right? I'm a family guy, square, nerd, snitch, all that. You know what I mean? And to be honest, a couple of the other individuals who are wrapped up into this whole prison blogosphere, a couple of them wrapped up in this ain't really prison bloggers neither. You know what I mean? Whether they're an individual like me who just kind of taps in giving commentary, or they're just portraying a character, or some just, be full blown capping, not necessarily the individuals wrapped up in this blog per se. I guess just in that sector, how it be with all the drama and fluffery. But nonetheless, word is that there's going to be a couple boxing matches going down. Now, real quick, before I even really move along, I just got to say, I don't really think neither of these fights is going to happen. I guess one's boxing, one might be MMA. I don't know. You know what I mean? But real talk, like, guys, these fights never happen. Hell, even the no jumper one didn't happen, which that one wasn't really necessarily like a prison blogger card, but some of the motherfuckers was going to be or whatever, but it ain't happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, these internet fights, these YouTuber fights, like, we hear all this woofing back and forth. There's going to be a fight. 9 times out of 10, they don't happen. Because at the end of the day, is there really a bag behind it? You know what I mean? The logistics of things, moving things around. Where's the venue going to be? Are people going to show up to watch it? You know what I mean? Is there really a market for that fight? Is tickets going to be sold? Like, is it going to be some kind of like pay-per-view type deal? Or are we just going to throw this thing up on a channel? Like, y'all feel me? Like, majority of the time, these things don't really happen. And then sometimes when they do happen, I'm not talking about prison bloggers, but just YouTube fights in general, like, or blogosphere fights in general, internet personalities. Like, yeah, we saw Blueface and that TikTok dude. That fight was like, it was what it was. But then, we had the Nina Boy Bosco fight, which was the ultimate joke. And then I guess Nina Boy got finessed out the bag and Bosco got paid $50 in food stamps, a ham sandwich, and $200. You know what I mean? Like, this whole ish never really happens. And when it does, like, it ain't that entertaining at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, real talk, throwing motherfuckers in there that don't really have a fighting background. It's like, you know what I mean? But the first alleged or reported fight on the way we got to talk about is, you see someone keeps tapping into my comments saying Frisco Dom got a fight coming up with Big Sid, or is calling out Big Sid. Right now, this Frisco Dom guy, before we move along and talk about if he's going to fight Big Sid or not, real talk, y'all, everyone comment, like, am I mistaken, or didn't this dude used to rock with the Wicked Mousestein? Like, he was coming to the aid of, the Wicked Mousestein, saying he was the gatekeeper of Mousestein Island, and that he was claiming to be a booty bandit?
Take your time. You want to explain to me what you're doing here? I came looking for booty. I ain't got no milk, no cookies, nothing. I came looking for man's butt. A man's butt? Excuse me? Oh, I know who you are, Chris Handsome. But see, I called you Chris Handsome. I watch your TV show all the time. So you can go ahead and bring them cameras and them police is waiting outside. It don't make me no difference. Now, I tell you what, I like you, and I want you. Now, we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours. Well, I don't think you and I will be doing anything any kind of way. Okay, I see you choosing the hard way. Okay, cut. This isn't working. Someone get this guy. You ruined that fight. Chris, I'm a warrior.
Like, real talk, do y'all remember that when all that ish was going down with Milk 74, the Wicked Mousestein? A few other individuals was in the blogosphere all the time going back and forth. I swear the Frisco Dom individual, was talking about he had Moustein's back, and, I don't know, like, he was on some booty bandit-ish, and I don't know if he was an offender or not. Like, I don't know if that's facts or cap, or, I mean, I definitely saw him supporting Moustein in the comments, and then, he was supposed to fight the Viking Fitness guy. But apparently that never happened, although they did have some very entertaining press conferences where they were going back and forth at each other. There was all kind of racial trolling, which is highly controversial. And as we always know, controversy is going to sell. But more or less, that thing didn't happen. But I just never really tapped into this dude's content other than knowing that like he was displaying originally as an ally of Maustein. You know what I'm saying? As a temporary resident of Maustein Island. So I was a bit confused by that. Let me know what y'all think. Was that what it was? Who knows what the deal is with this whole Big Sid thing? Does anyone know if that is indeed what's going on? Like, are they going to set that fight up, or is this just some individuals talking? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Again, I got a few comments about it, and I was being told, spread the word. So I don't know. I figured I'd throw it up in this blog as we're going to talk about another fight real quick. And that is now the other fight that I'm hearing about, who isn't necessarily a prison blogger, but taps in on the content. That's Itsmeen versus Big Lance. Right now, what do y'all think? Will this fight happen? Apparently the backstory on this one, shout out CB420, you know what I'm saying? She's a very cool individual. She put me up on game, you know what I'm saying, as she maintains wrenches on numerous platforms, as she's just a chill individual, you know what I'm saying? Wants to come up online, chop it up, speak on different trending topics and whatnot, and do her 1-2 just like myself. Like, I just want to come out here and talk my ish. I ain't looking for none of this drama or fuckery, you feel me? I tell motherfuckers all the time I'm a family man, Some people try to say they were a family man after saying they were the gangster of the century, you know what I'm saying? Then ish got flip-flopped up, turned upside down, you know what I mean? But that's another story. But anyway, CB420 put me up on game that, Big Lance, she tried to mediate it and squash the issues, as, apparently Big Lance, once again, via his platform, was sharing that he's trying to get clean. You know what I mean? Back in the past, he used to put it out there. He was trying to kick that citrus boxing, if you feel me, which, real talk, y'all, I don't look down on individuals for addiction. I've shared that with y'all numerous times. I know all about addiction and whatnot and the effects it has on people and the struggle and all that. Like, you know what I mean? I just never quite understood why Big Lance would put it out there that he was trying to get clean if, he didn't end up getting clean. You know what I mean? But hey, I guess he, really intended to, you know what I mean? Or else why would he share it with the people? But when I'm saying that, I'm not knocking him, you know what I mean? And it's his platform. He can do with it as he wishes. Who am I to say anything? I just didn't get why he would, always share it. If like right now, I guess it's not the citrus boxing he's trying to kick. He's trying to get off that Walter White, Heisenberg, Breaking Bad, white broad, not the white girl. He's trying to kick that blue rock candy shirt. You know what I'm saying? White broad. And, different individuals have been saying different things. Some think he's capping. Some think he's still under the influence of some of these blogs that he's putting up. And, other people are supporting him. It's a touchy subject for this man. He says he's in a battle for his life. He wants to influence others to try to get clean. And I guess Itsmeen has this troll puppet that he talked through, which I've been tapped in from Mean's content from time to time, and I never knew this man had a puppet. But I guess he made some commentary, some jokes, saying through the puppet that Big Lance reportedly was doing something strange for a piece of change, trying to get his hands on some of that white broad, and Big Lance took offense to it, which no question he should. You know what I'm saying? You say that type of ish, you definitely gonna catch some smoke your way. And I don't know, from there it's went into this fight, I guess, but again, do you guys think the fight will happen? I don't think so. You know what I mean? Like I said, most of the time these fights don't happen. I don't know. I swear I kind of get the feelings just personally that I think Mean is throwing this out there, hoping that, a bigger platform may hear of this and, I don't know, try to put on a whole card or something. Maybe not. I don't know. But I don't know. Tap in. Let me know your guys' thoughts about all this. One thing, though, about Big Lance, I will say, though, is he is another one. Like, I've watched this guy's channel from time to time, no question. But he was another one who aligned himself with the wicked Moustein. Now, I know he has indeed denounced the Moustein. You know what I mean? But, you know, he definitely was rocking with him hard and coming to his defense before, you know, when everything was going down. 5-6 months ago, I believe, he tapped in and said, nah, I ain't fucking with him. And here we are now, him versus Mean. And he was saying Mean is a troll and was saying that he believes Mean to be a racist. Did y'all catch that when he was saying that Mean makes everything about race? One thing I will say, you know what I mean, regarding all that is, it was always shocking to me that Mean was rocking so closely with a guy that was like caricaturing black culture, but in a negative spotlight. You know what I mean? Like trying to caricature black culture in a negative way.
Coming up, Snoop starts his own pest control business. We out. WIGOUT.
Aaron, we need to talk. Yo, son, Aaron, it's AR. Just stop playing, Aaron. Back to your mother, bitch. Yo, I had to look up with my autism, fool. I'm out. Wiggers. Number one problem facing white people today. But there's something that you white people can do. First step, recognize warning signs. For example, low-riding baggy pants, poorly executed gang signs, and intentional use of improper grammar. This don't make no sense. Girl must have lost her mind or something. And with your help, we can identify wiggerism, and someday, hopefully, wipe it out for good.
Brought to you by people for the ethical treatment of wiggerism.
Is your house infested with wiggers? Do you wish your wigger could be cured? Well, now, you can use my new de-wigger service, WIGOUT. WIGOUT. Don't understand what it's like to be a young black man in the streets. Yo, as soon as we get your call, snap into action. Yo, what? No, I ain't gonna put it out. We use state-of-the-art techniques to break the wigger down. I'm black and I'm proud. West Side.
It's worse than I thought.
If all else fails, WIGOUT becomes every wigger's worst nightmare.
That's him. Number 3. The scariest black man I ever saw.
Okay, you're going to jail.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, this makes me wait, I'm not even black. Oh, my God. I'm not black.
When the wigger finally goes home, everybody wins.
Excuse me. Yeah. You get off my lawn right now, or I swear to God, I will call the police. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. All right, I believe it's 3-2 me.
Another satisfied customer.
And there it is. Careful. Oh,
If you have a wigger problem, call us at
Yeah, y'all remember that? Like, yeah, that was Mean's man, 50 grand. I haven't been tapped in all the way, but from my understanding, they had a falling out. Now they're cool again. I guess he can't make his mind up if he's mad at Mean or not. Who knows, man? You know how the fuck that goes. Flip-flopping, narrative shifting and all that. It is what it is. But what do y'all think, man? Is there any truth to what Lance was saying about Mean always trying to take things to a racial level or whatever like that? Like, controversy sells. I don't know. Like, tap in, comment, let's talk. Yo, as far as a Big Lance, I truly hope that man can kick that ish. That's no joke. But something we do got to mention as we were speaking on, the Bandit individual aligning himself as an ally of the wicked Moustein some time back. Lance, from my understanding, he's denounced the Moust now, you know what I mean? But at one point in time, you know what I mean? He was fucking with Moustein. He was defending him indefinitely. You know what I mean? He had a property on Moustein Island. So I don't know, man, but hit the comments. Let me know what y'all think about it all. Everything we covered on this video. You know what I'm saying? The boxing matches or MMA fights, whatever the fuck is supposed to be. Will they happen? 1090 Jake, ADAM22, the crime media coverage and whatnot. Joe Budden, Matt Hoffa responding, all that. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it all below in the comments. Coffee Talk It Up. Don't forget to sub up. Stay tuned. More content coming. Music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. And I'm gone, y'all. Peace.